How to negotiate. If you want someone's money, show them how you can make their money work for them. How do you negotiate with someone? Negotiation is a game with just one rule: managing the power shift. What does it mean and how does it work, you ask? Simple. Make the other person feel like they are winning. And when do people feel like they are winning? When they feel powerful. Negotiation is nothing but a psychological ego game. While negotiating, people want to feel that they are smarter than you. So, all you have to do is stroke the other person's ego. Make them feel they have got the better of you. How do you do that? By shifting the power dynamics. This means that you make the other person feel more powerful than you. You do it by first talking about the deal, then shifting the conversation to hype up the other person. Ask them questions. What do you think my worth is? What kind of premium should I command? Should I charge 10 times other people because I have 10 times the followers? You start putting things in perspective. You make them feel valued. Once you start doing that, you can sell them a tree. For me, it's not about money, it's about time. If I take out time for someone else, I make sure the reward is higher than what I would get if I spent it on what I love doing. One thing to always keep in mind is to never state your price first. Let the other person quote something. Why is that, you ask? Because if you are the one to state the price first, then you have to stick to it. Then you will have to negotiate on the basis of the perks and not the price. Let's say I charge rupees 1 lakh to work on a speech. Some people would say, "Bro, that's too much." I'll tell them to find someone else. But I know that I have 10 people ready to pay me rupees 90,000 for a speech. That's why I have increased it to rupees 1 lakh. Let's say the other person says that I really want to work with you, but I don't have the budget. So you say, okay, instead of 3 revisions, I'll do 4 revisions for you. Instead of giving you 2 hours of my time, I'll give you 2 hours 20 minutes of my time, and in those 20 minutes, I'll help you prepare to deliver that speech as well. You keep on adding benefits, but you do not reduce the price. Focus on how you are making that person feel. If they feel like you are doing something extra for them, like the power is in their hands, they'll think, this guy is bringing so much value. Let's give him what he has asked for. He's the best. That's why he's charging this much. Tell them I'm charging X amount not just because I am the best and I have done so many things, but because my time is limited. Give the other person the power to decide whether or not to hire you, but never make them feel like you are open to negotiating your fee. You have to make the other person feel like that would be an absolute no from your side. You tell them if they think someone else can do it, then great, let them do it. It's called comparison analysis. You compare yourself with the other people in the market. Apart from disclosing your price first, you tell them everything else. If you do a price comparison, then people will always consider the one who is cheaper. Then there is no value in you, right? You have to make them see the value you are generating instead of the price you are charging. Back in 2014, I wanted to advise Jaguar Land Rover on their social media campaign on Facebook and Google. When I went to their office as a college student, I told them, I love this car and that's why I want you to be on the top of your game when you launch it. That's why I want you to be the first in Central India to get on the digital platform. Back then, nobody was actually doing much on digital media. Jaguar asked me why I was telling them all this. I said I wasn't doing it to sign them on as my clients. I was giving them advice because I had a dream that one day I would have this car. That's what made me tell them to do something no other car company was doing back then because I wanted to help them. They asked me what exactly I was offering them. I said, I can tell you who exactly are the high net worth individuals living in a specific upmarket neighborhood. I can directly tag these people and show them ads, get their responses and their numbers and email IDs, and give you the details in the next 7 days. I told Jaguar that for the reach this marketing will have, you would have to get a billboard in a posh locality for rupees 5 lakh a month. Even then, there is no guarantee that your target audience would notice the ad. Or you would have to post an ad in a newspaper, which would be rupees 2 lakh per day. So, what do you think? If I can give you that data in 7 days instead of a month, how much would that be worth to you? Because even if you spend rupees 5 lakh in a week, that would be better for you because you would have saved 3 weeks, during which time you could take other important decisions. So, you tell me how much that is worth to you. I'm not doing this because I want rupees 2000 from you. I'm doing this because I genuinely love this car and one day dream of having this car, and I would like it if I'm able to make this brand a leader in the market. That is why I'm doing it. With this, I've shifted the power to their hands. I've told them two things. You decide the price, and that I am not doing this because I want their money. I'm doing this because I genuinely love this car. They came up with a price and said, we think we can take this on a trial basis and give you rupees 1 lakh for it. At that time, I needed rupees 23,000. Most people lose at negotiation because they come directly to the price. They straight away say, I'll give you a 15% discount. Why on earth would you give a discount? There should be a reason. Give them the reason. First off, if you can't decide your price, that means you have done your homework wrong. You don't know your price, you don't know what your worth is. If you are not earning anything and you are getting rupees 100, it is favorable for you, right? The problem with people is they have no money, they have no clients, but think clients who will pay rupees 50,000 are cheap. They only want those who can pay rupees 1 lakh. Bro, you don't even have 500 bucks. At least you are getting rupees 50,000. Take it. One more thing to keep in mind is that you never negotiate in a hurry. Negotiation is always done with time. Selling is done quickly. If you don't have time, that means you are selling. And if you don't get time, that means you are a bad salesman.